and welcome to the Morning Blessings. My name is Tessa-Marie, and I welcome you here today. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you today to do this amazing video with you on hurrying and complaining and the results that they give. Good morning, Stacy. How are you this morning? Looking forward to seeing you. It's so lovely to have you here. Hello, Ignowana. Thank you for your comments. They were wonderful. I appreciate them. Joy Tabat, thank you and welcome for coming. Hello, Ryan. Good morning. And how are you this morning? It's the Morning Blessing. It's Monday, November 6, 2023. Never another day like this. Today is amazing. I am amazing. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I am absolutely wonderful this morning. It's been a really hectic morning. Hi, Loretta. Good morning. How are you? I'm going to do some financial literacy at nonprofits this week, so that should be fun. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. There were books since March, and it was for free, so I just thought, why not go join that and see what it is. So let's see how it goes. It's for new Canadians, that's what they say, and it's like an hour away from home. So anyway, it's going to be fun. So here you are. Good morning, and welcome to the Morning Blessing. Hurrying and complaining gives you the same results. How you feel about that? Now, the thing about, it's fun to do that, to see the people's faces when you give them a little nugget. I love doing it. Blessings are important, but sometimes we forget. And we go crazy, complaining, and we are hurrying. And the more hurrier we get, the hurrier we get, the more complaining we become. So, and then I'm missing an R in hurrying, but that's okay. I saw it now, but that's one of those things you do. When we go in our day, and we start our day, and we're hurrying. When we hurry, hi Jude, hi Nancy, hi Azim, good morning. When we hurry, we tend to get angry. When we get, hi Ezra, good morning, we tend to complain. So the thing about life is that we do not have to hurry through it. Good morning, Yuko. Oh, Yuko, can you put the date for the yoga class? Because I said the date and I was corrected. So obviously I don't have the right date. So could you put the date down and I'll pin it when we're going to do that yoga class on 9:30 in the morning for half an hour, just to get you limber, not here, not on a weekday. But it's on a Zoom, and you guys can join. We'll send you the link, and I've got the day mixed up. So anyway, what we are going to talk about today is hurrying and complaining. When you hurry, you tend to complain. You blame somebody, you blame something. Sometimes you blame yourself. And you have to be careful with that, because hurrying causes you to complain. Oh, you're into the traffic, you're hurrying. Why are you hurrying through life? One of the reasons is because you haven't planned what you're doing through life. And of course, somebody said, Tessa-Marie, planning, that's all you talk about. To me, that is just too much emphasis on planning. And of course, it is a lot of emphasis on planning. But it's planning what it is you desire to accomplish today and how you plan to do it. The thing is, if you are planning to go through a day, you should know where you're going. Know what time you have to be there. And it is important for us to do that. So it's on the 25th Saturday at 9:30. So it's just a Zoom for a little bit of yoga. And it's not anything hard. It's yoga you can do in the morning or just for a few minutes, so it gets you going. And you get into the habit, you'll feel a difference too. Your energy will speed up. And it will be really nice to start your morning like this. Thank you, Yoko. So when you have a plan, you have an idea. Remember when we didn't have a GPS? I told you of my friends couldn't read a map. They were actually holding it upside down, yet they can read and write, and they were amazing people in big-time jobs. And a map had them completely messed up. But now we can plan. We have Google. We have We have the GPS in the car. We have it on the phone. It even tells us how many steps we're taking and if we're 2 minutes, 5 minutes away from where we're going. Why are we not using planning to help us go through our day? I plan every day, and every day I have a to-do list. So even yesterday was the 5th. I had a list. I had to gas and wash my car. I had to put some color in my hair. And then I take this luxurious bath that is on there. I had to fold laundry. I had to get veggies. I had to make my bed, clean the kitchen, and upload videos. That was my day. That didn't mean I didn't have time in between. So when I look at it, I have written success and crossed everything out because I did it. Even at that time, I stopped in the moment and I said, which thing should I do first? Although I had my list made out since 6 o'clock, I stopped to ask myself or to ask my guidance, my angels, my Holy Spirit, God, what should I do first? Of course, I make my bed, color my hair, have my bath, go get dressed and go get the gas and wash the car. Come back home and buy the veggies, right? So I was out, I did that. Come back home and I fold the clothes, clean the kitchen, and the last thing I did was upload the video. So when these were done, I crossed them off. Naturally, you do that. But what it did for me, I was not hurried. I was not pushed. And I couldn't complain of the traffic going to get the car wash or get to the car wash, and there were cars before me. I got there, got the gas, went to the car wash, nobody was before me. I go out in, as I'm leaving, I turn to the left, I see all this lineup of cars. I planned my morning. I planned the day. I had things to do. So today I have you, then I create, then I post, have something to eat, and leave to go for the workshop. So that's the kind of thing you have to do. That's planning. It's not the big thing. The thing is, I have said that before. Maybe you guys never heard it. I realize I haven't said it to you guys. You know one thing I know for sure? We spend so much time planning a vacation. When we are going on vacation, we plan a vacation with everything in it, everything. When I tell you we plan a vacation, you do not want to plan a vacation West Indian style because we are unique. When somebody is going to the islands for their vacation and they're from the island, I mean, that is months and savings. I remember we did it in 83. I had a whole bedroom filled with things and clothes and children and everything. But when we do that so well, we make sure we know what outfit we are wearing every day and what bathing suit to match and the shoes and everything. If the plane crashes before West Indian load of people and they had to identify them by their clothes on landing, they would mess up everybody. Because before landing, they go and they change into the clothes to land with. That takes a lot of planning. Yet, that same person, I will say to them, hey, plan your finances that way. Plan your day that way. And they cannot be bothered. But you give them that vacation, man, you should see this thing. It's like magic. Everything is amazing, beautiful, and they have it. But you take that same person and ask them to plan your life. And they look at you like, what are you talking about? It's like I have no control. And I'm telling you what it is. And that's why sometimes we are hurrying and my eye is bothering my eye looking at that word up there. And you're looking at it and you're hurrying through it. And they're dashing here and they're dashing here and they're multitasking. And they're exhausted from hurrying. Have you noticed the more hurrier you get, the more behinder you get? This is the little term for it. Because you're hurrying to get things done without a plan. What do you have to do today? And another thing is give the plan a time. Give the thing a time. Allocate it its own time and devote the time to seeing it through. That way you're not hurrying to gallop through it. If there is a new distraction, hello everybody that's coming, Jean and Kia, sorry. And if there is a new distraction that comes, you have to decide which one you're going to shelve. Are you going to shelve the plan, or are you going to attend to the distraction? Is the distraction a matter of life or death? You have to choose. Somebody said to me, well, they called you and maybe they're dying. I said, well, can I stop that process? I cannot. So we have to think. It's to get to be successful and to stop complaining that things are not going your way. Make a plan and stop hurrying through your day when it comes to the end of the day. Yesterday, our clocks went back. So at 7:45 in the evening, I'm feeling like it's 10 o'clock at night. I am ready for bed. And I realize it's 7:45. But it's because the body is accustomed of that. And no wonder they say there's so many accidents happening when the clocks leap back or jump forward. Because people are, your whole body is changed. They force our body to go one way or the other. And some of us cannot cope with it. It might be okay for you if you do not have to be in a car driving or have to go to work. But even at that, you're exhausted because your mind and your body really, truly has been up for so many months. 1 hour earlier. Like, no, it's 9:10. On Friday, it was Saturday, it was 9:10 in the morning. Now, all of a sudden, it's only 8:10. And we wonder why we are constantly worrying and hurrying and our body is just not going and we're complaining. This hurts. So you're jerking your leg over here to rush through this. You're confused. You're doing something. You're talking on the phone and you're doing something at the same time. And then and you're complaining. When you complain, that is what you're going to get. Complaining, hurrying causes complaint. The car in front of me stopped and I hit them in the back because you were hurrying, you were late and you were trying to get there. You're hurrying down the stairs, you're hurrying over here. And it's a constant life of hurrying. No plan, lots of hurrying, lots of complaining, and lots of failures. That's just how it is. You notice that the sun does not rise at midnight. It has a plan. It comes up in the morning. The moon comes up at night. Everything in nature has a plan, a season. It's in the Bible. There is a season for everything. And it tells you that. A time to born, a time to die. There is a season for anything. But we forget to give things their place. You want to be successful. If you do things and you're not hurrying and you do not complain and you're happy, happiness is the precursor to success. It is. Ease and happiness, relaxation, plan. I know Ezra is going home for Christmas, and I know she told us in January, I have my money, I paid for my ticket and my daughter's ticket to go to Dominica for Christmas. I know that. She said it. She announced it. It was planned. Everything is planned. So she's not hurrying to go shopping to get it ready. Loretta is going for 3 months in January and she's shopping to spend for whatever she needs down there. So it's a plan. You think she could wait to ship things down in January before she go? It wouldn't get there on time. It has to leave this month for the boat to take it there. So when she gets there, all she has to do is clear it. So from the customs, this is what you have to understand. Planning is not sitting in a straight jacket. It's making your life easier. Your guarantee of success is better. You relax, you're joyful. I felt really great. Every time I complete my list, I feel success. It gives me happiness that I did it. I wrote it down and I did it. So instead of trying to hurry through things, crashing into another thing, getting confused, losing your mind, stressing yourself, emotionally wrecked, and complaining the world is a mess, what do you think you will get? I wrote, stop complaining. Act to fix what is broken. The more you complain, the more things you will get to complain about. Practice seeing you have what you desire to do in your life. Experience it. let the energy of what you have to do fill you, that you're doing it. Feel happy and satisfied you succeeded at it. So you have to make a phone call today to a supplier of something you pay for. You made the phone call. That was your part. So you have that done. It might not have been solved today, but you did the part you could do. And that is success, and you should be contented with that. Remember, you can only do what you are supposed to do, not what anybody else is supposed to do. Your job is to do your best. Do not hurry. Take your time. Do it properly. It does not matter who is not doing their stuff. Don't complain about what they do. One employee said to me, so and so is stopping me from doing what I'm supposed to do because she's not doing her share. So I said, that is not for you to worry about. You do your best at what you're supposed to do. And the person she reports to, which happens to be me, will look after it. That you're wasting your time complaining about somebody else's action. Can you or the person you are complaining about, can they fix it? I can coach them, but I cannot force them to do it. I can reprimand them, but I still cannot force them to do it. So the thing is, my job is to go to that person and speak with them and find out what's going on. Your job is to stay in your lane and do your stuff. Do not hurry. Get it done. Feel good, feel happy, and feel your success. Because the more you complain, whatever you are complaining about will grow, because that is where your energy and your attention is. Once you have done your best, you should be able to hold your shoulder back and say, I did my best. And when you say, I did my best, you should feel it right down in your stomach. When you do your best, you're standing on powerful shoulders. Successful people, contented people, happy people. You have to be aware that it is your job to do your best, and do not complain about somebody who is not doing what they're supposed to do. Oh, I love my husband a lot, but he doesn't love me. That is his business. That if he does not love back, then that is his business. But if you choose to do your best and love and care and protect, then you do that. You cannot force him, though, to love you. And the thing I despise the most is that this person is not making me happy. You are the maker of everything in your life, including creating the happiness you're seeking from others. Stop complaining about what other people are not doing and using it as a crutch to hold on to complain. Have you noticed that you could be complaining about something for 100 years, if you're that old, and it still hasn't fixed? If it's broken, get a screwdriver and fix it. If it's broken, fix it. But complaining about it is not going to fix it. If you have to attract things in your life, and what you're attracting in your life is a lot of what you do not like in your life, or you do not want. They have a saying, what you do not want to see on the street, you will find it under your bed. How close can that go? So what you do not want to see out there, you complain and you talk about it. Before you know it, you're attracting it to yourself, because you're putting energy in complaining it. And where attention goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, thing grows. It's simple. The sun makes the plant grow. The sun is energy. So wherever energy goes, it grows. Put your energy on what it is you want to have more of in your life. What is it? They tell you in that nice book we have called the Bible that you have to bless the things in your life. Bless it. Bless what you want. Attract the things that challenges you. The more you rush, the more things to slow you down will appear. Slow traffic, you get it. Agitated, you get it. You're raising your emotional prosperity. Try this instead. Get into the highest frequency you can, the frequency of love. Bless all. Bless everything you have. You want more of it and stop complaining, bless it. The Old Testament speaks of how blessing and love brings wealth, health, and happiness. And when you ask people, what do you want in your life? They say, Tessa-Marie, I want health, happiness, or they go happiness, health, and wealth. But you're not blessing, you're complaining. You're not blessing that you have a wife or a husband. You're complaining they're not loving you according to your standard of love. You cannot make somebody do that. Bless them. Bless that person. There had to be something in them that drove you there. Do not curse those that hurt you. Bless them instead. Give them the glory of love and blessing. The highest frequency we can have in our life, we all know it, is the frequency of love. So they tell you, they knew the power of blessing in those old days, in the Old Testament. They knew it so much that one brother dressed like the other brother so that he could be blessed because the father was blind. That is it? I can't remember if it's Esau and his brother, one of them. But you have the power to bless what is hurting. Stop complaining and bless it. Bless that you can actually feel the hurt. Bless, stop hurrying through life. Take some time. Stop in the moment. Observe your surroundings and bless it. While you are hurrying and rushing, you are missing what is happening in the moment. You're actually even missing what you prayed for, what you desired, what you wanted, what it is you set your heart on attaining. You have it, and now you're ignoring it. Man or woman, you wanted this woman, you wanted this man, you've got it. And now that it's fading, you can see all the old things, the crooked legs, the wrinkles and the brinkles and the flinkins, and whatever is not working. But you wanted it. It's not the outside that counts. It's the inside. Go in and stop complaining about what is broken. Fix it if you have the ability to. Bless what is around you. Bless that you have this car and you're stuck in traffic. Bless that your foot is on the brake, and while you're stopped in traffic, you can breathe a prayer of contentment and satisfaction. You can send love to the cars ahead of you. It's an energy. I know that sounds like it's fairy-like, but you know what? When they blessed in the Bible, when they blessed in the old days, when you were going to get married, you went to get the blessing of the older people in the family to bless that union. So why do we ignore that? If they could bless our union, why can't we bless our life? Why don't we stay in the moment and give our life some blessings? Stop hurrying like we have to catch a train to nowhere. The lady at Home Depot who could not understand my situation, I got the 10 bulbs. Jillian phoned, she said, Mom, get me 10. And I went back in the line and I have 10 here and 10 there. And she saw me. I hadn't even come to her yet. I was behind the guy, somebody in front of me. And she said to me, and she's all frazzled and distressed. And you can see she's looking at the line, right? She's not looking at the person in front of her. She's looking at what is to come. And she's planning already while doing one customer to tell this customer, me, lady, I can only do 10 at a time. You're going to really mess it up. I cannot do 20. And I said, I'm aware of that. The man is still standing there and she's still carrying on. And finally, I just lost it. And when I'm angry, I don't shout. I said, okay, listen to me. Listen to me carefully. I am retired. I have all the time. You do 10, and then I'll go back to the end of the line and wait to do 10 more. I said, lady, there is only one place I know, as of today, I have to end up in, and it is a cemetery. And I'm in no hurry to get there. So chill and just let it go. The whole line was started laughing. The man looked in front of me, looked at me. Wow, I'm going to try that next time. Because she was already working herself up into a whatever. And the poor man standing there, she saw me, she didn't see him. And she's complaining to me about being able to be 10. It said that when I picked it up, 10 at a time. Pay for 10, go back and get 10 more. But she was seeing something else. And I relaxed, I took a deep breath, and when I got there, she did 20. Whatever, But what I'm trying to say, that poor lady, I looked at her and I realized that is not her plan. That wasn't her plan. She's not supposed to be there at this time of her life. But that is where she found herself. Why? And it started to make me think, because she was older. So all of this computer doing 10 things, it must have been stressful for her. And this is why we need to plan where it is we desire to end up. Do not complain. Make a plan. Stop hurrying. Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Little things accumulate, compounding, doing your best every day. That will stop you from hurrying. Make a plan and stick to your plan, whether it is to plan your retirement. It is not an option for you to decide that you retire and you're doing it for fun, fine, because you can't stay at home, fine. But if you retire and you have to do it because you must do it to eat, and you know somebody who's doing that, then that is your lesson. When somebody's house is on fire, you have to wet yours. Stop hurrying, take your time and plan your life. You do not have to plan 500 years to come or 1,050 years tomorrow. But what you do today, do it well. Do not hurry through it. Take your time. Take little steps. 1, 2, 1, 2. But do it consistently. If you plan to live a life of the 5 pillars, always come there because you can't run away from the pillars. What's your emotional level? How do you do that? You do that by meditating, a little bit of prayer, relaxation, listening to music, enjoying the glass of wine, enjoying the glass of tea, a cup of tea, enjoying what you do. Put that chocolate in your mouth and take your time to suck on it. Do not just gallop it. Take that dinner and take your time to chew on it. That is your health. That's physical health. Do that yoga. That's 15 minutes. It's getting ready. You have I do not have to say to do the financial things because most people try. But if you realize you're not heading in the direction you want to go, seek help for the financial help. Not somebody to give you money, but to show you what to do with what you've got. Then spiritually connect with God, the nature, the universe, do whatever. Be kind and respect others. Give them a chance. Thank you, hello, how are you doing is a spiritual greeting. And then when everything else fails, you can look at your finances and say, you know what, it's going there. They need to go together. You do not have to hurry. You do not have to complain. If it's broken, you fix it. Make a plan so you do not hurry and that you get there. That's why I purposely come 1 minute to 8. What does 1 minute do? We all can remember the 1 minute speech at school. It seems like 4 hours. So in those 60 seconds, you can do anything. Races are won by nanoseconds. That is why it's important to gravitate and grab those seconds and use them instead of hurrying and rushing. You're going to put salt in something. Instead of just shaking the shaker, add the spoon. So hurry. Too much pepper, too much salt, not enough of that. Complaining is not working. It's the meat, it's the thing, the stove, the oven is not this. It's always a complaint. What works in your life? What is the best thing in your life you have right now? Bless it so more of it comes to you. Be grateful for it. I bless my life. I bless the very breath of my life itself. I bless the feeling that I get. It's you. It's your life. It doesn't have to do with this other person. And when you do good, your good doesn't affect somebody who doesn't do good. There is no such thing as that. Somebody tells you that they're sick in their head. What you do for you. What they do, it might affect you, but they do it for them. So you cannot repay it with the same things that they handed it. You have to step back, walk away, and bless what is in your life. Bless what is in the lives of those you love and care. Bless that your children are successful. Bless that your children are doing the best. Compliment them. Compliment yourself. Even if you're angry with your sister, your brother, whoever, compliment them. The one thing that they do that is amazing, show it up. Let them feel that you know and you care. So today, your morning blessing was really hurrying. As you saw, I wrote it. And complaining. You just get more of what you complain about. As I said, they knew the power of blessings in the Old Testament. It's in the New Testament too. But we replace blessing with complaining. They all end in ing. Hurrying, ing. But we cannot see that. We should bless more than complain and hurry through life. Like I said to the lady, where is the next stop for me? And I'm in no hurry to go there. So I'm quite contented to relax. It's not necessary to gallop through life just because we do not know. Enjoy the moment when the next moment is going to flip and it's no longer there. And what comes in that next moment, we don't know. What counts is this one. Going back and saying, then it was amazing, is not going to make now amazing. Thinking that tomorrow will be better is not going to make today worse. Stay in the moment and deal with it. The past is history. Right now is the present. It's a gift. The past is history. Now we're standing in the gift, the present. And the future, that's a mystery. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Thank you for coming. You amazing, beautiful, and wonderful people. Kia, Stacy, Nancy, Jean, Yuko, Lisa, Ryan, Loretta, and Ignore. Good morning, and thank you, wonderful people, for choosing to push the button. So today, bless the day, the trip I'm taking to Etobicoke to go do this. And I'll let you guys know how it went. I've never been there, but we're going to do this. I'm going to go there and do my best. So have a wonderful day. Love you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here with me today. Arigato. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.